It's always very unnerving when you arrive at Disneyland and it's fairly dang empty. I mean, I know it's crack of dawn, so to speak, for Disney, but this is just weird. Rather, it feels real weird. Yeah, this doesn't feel right. Oh, hey! We finally made it. You know, as Ron Swanson once said, why does anybody eat anything else but breakfast food? It blows my mind to this day. There's just nothing else worth eating, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, there's okay stuff, but for the most part, breakfast food's where it's at all the time, so I don't know what people out there are doing, you know what I mean? I tell you, the best way to start your day is the cup of coffee at Disneyland. Nothing beats it. And it has to be a cup of coffee. Or I guess hot chocolate. I will amend that. That's the first amendment right there is, or hot chocolate. Other than that, you're not really living your day to the fullest if you don't start with coffee or hot chocolate. It's just like, it's like the rule, is it not? So yeah, Bree and I decided that before we head off to D23 for pretty much the remainder of the day, we were going to, oh hey, perfect timing. Let me see, hold on, there we go. We received our food while I was sort of explaining our beginning of the day. So, Bree and I thought it might be kind of nice to come eat breakfast at a wonderful spot in Disneyland before we go and spend the rest of our day hanging out at D23, which we're going to be going to pretty much directly after here as far as I know. And this just makes me so happy. This is everything I could have ever wanted out of life. It's just perfect. How is it? It's very, very good. I haven't eaten the eggs yet, but I'm expecting them to be just as great as the rest of it. The coffee is fantastic. How was yours? Rate it with a hand signal in front of the camera. Okay emoji, perfect. That's what it is. It's the okay emoji. Decided she wanted to go over to Pirates of the Caribbean really quickly before we went over to D23 for the remainder of the day. So we're gonna go do that before there's a giant line and it takes 3 days. Here we go. It's so dark and spooky. I will never not be excited to go ride me some Pirates of the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying, Bree?
When your boat stops, please be stepping up.
Uh-oh. We've stopped.
Mad, at some stage you two can go on another ride, as long as we have a meeting place like a designated time.
Here we go. Off on another pirating adventure. I should probably put the camera away for this and drop in the beginning though. It'd be pretty bad if I messed that up. Hey, it's Bree's hand. Look, it's Bree's hand right there.
It doesn't make sense to keep like changing.
So pretty. Hey look, it's Blvd.
Just hold it up. It should be fine. Okay, here we go. Oh my God!
Chicken, I will not talk. so suave. And now, you bilge rats, do I hear 6? Who makes it 6?
6 it be. 6 bottles of rum.
Really? Come on now, be a nice little pussycat. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. A toast to piracy and its many shiny rewards.
Whew. Man, I tell you what, the loop in that one is always a doozy, Bree. I swear. Normally we don't show that much of a ride when we're on it, but we wanted to sort of preserve the auction scene specifically, and you know, wanted to use this cool dark camera for the dark ride, so we wanted to show it off a little bit. But now we're actually gonna go off to D23. No more excuses. You know, we're finally gonna go. No more rides. What? You want me to take you over there? You want to go? You want to go? All right, let's go this way. Nice and slow now, nice and easy. We'll take you all the way. That's a
Happiest
long
place on earth.
So we just got out of the Gravity Falls panel, which was actually Gravity Falls and Star versus the Forces of Evil. We did not realize that. The most fun announcement of the entire thing was they said they're going to release a graphic novel. And that was pretty much all they said. Nothing else. We don't know if it's canon or whatever, but there's going to be a graphic novel that we can read. And I'm really excited for that because, of course, everybody's sad that Gravity Falls ended. We wish it didn't. But now we have some way to pretend it didn't, no matter what. So now we're going to go around and see if we can find Jordan again, because he's been waiting in line for like the past 2.5, 7 hours. You know, it's been a while. Apparently the line situation was pretty bad earlier, so we're gonna go see how it is now. Probably still pretty bad. I've run out of things to say, but the camera's really close to my face now. A little bit of Mountain Dew SA in your life, because it's all about America. Buy it. That'd be really funny if you went and jumped in there and you broke all your bones, Jordan.
I would only hope I could break all my bones. Hi, John D23 here, and welcome to my
fucking God. Can you just screw off for 5 minutes?
No.
Just for 5 minutes.
Look, you're the ones who found us.
I guess you got a fair point there. We could always just leave.
Yeah, but then what are you gonna do? Find another John D23? I severely doubt it. All my brothers are dead.
I don't think I've ever been to an expo or a convention where there are this many people recording and stopping to like take video or take photos. Normally people are bustling around trying to get stuff, but in today's instance, it's all about filming. All right, we've quickly forgotten about Jordan because now we're trying to like navigate through this crowd a little bit to see if we can find some cool stuff like that over there. Or we could get that giant Peter Pan poster that's right there. Oh my gosh. Well, that's fun. 90 minutes, a 90-minute wait for that. Perfect. We haven't walked around the expo hall too much today, maybe a few hours in total. And so far, I mean, we've been having a little bit of fun at least. But the biggest problem with D23 is every exhibit, large or tiny, has an incredibly large wait. no matter what, it's just creating chaos here. Not to mention, apparently the line situation to get into the event this year was just completely messed up in every which way. We had a few friends out there this morning. They waited about an hour before all of the staff eventually just said screw it and opened all the doors because they were letting people in like 5 at a time. They had to scan in everybody's individual badge, get their barcodes, just scan them in. And that doesn't really work for, you know, 70,000 people, whatever it is here this year. It's a lot of people, really disorganized. It's still really interesting to be here and get to see all this cool exclusive stuff, but it's not really working for us at the moment because we can't get in to show you guys any of the cool stuff. Basically, what I said is we could go to Disneyland right now and wait in line and have a little bit more fun. Because it's the same thing with all the panels too. It's like Comic-Con, where if you want to go see a panel, good luck, because people are camping out for those, you know? Luckily, they're still clearing the halls after every panel. We were able to make it into the Gravity Falls and Star versus the Forces of Evil panel this morning without any problem whatsoever. But, for instance, if we want to go see the Parks panel tomorrow, apparently so many people wanted to line up for that tonight, they had to like last minute pop a different panel right before it so that no one was going to be able to line up for that panel starting today. So it's going to be absolutely crazy. It just does not get any better. I don't know why I bought it. We're going to drink our Mountain Dew. We're going to go find the rest of our crew that decided to go and jump into a giant pool full of foam coins. And then from there, we'll probably go get lots of fun food over at Disneyland again. I tell you, today has been utter chaos, hasn't it, Bree? Hasn't it? Yeah. What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. Hey, maybe we should like gather a bunch of 12-year-old girls and run through the fountain to scare the crap out of security. Think we should do that? Or maybe we should go yell at one of the security guards because we're Twitter famous. You think? Oh yeah, this right here is what we needed after a long day of Disney stuff. Am I right, Bree?
Hi, John Pizza here. Let me tell you about the wonders. This will cure your death.
This right here is what's needed after a long day of a slightly disappointing convention experience. But you know what?
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that.
I know, right?
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
We talked about it a little bit earlier on camera about how it's just it's a little bit difficult to do anything at this one. But hey, as long as you get pizza afterwards,
that's 15% off. Or if you have a ticket, it's worth it.
I would say the Pizza Press is pretty okay in my book. You know what I mean?